I will work on choosing the dog bed. Got it. Much more comfortable than the crate. I understand. Come here. Hey guys, Kat here from Standing Stone Kennels, and I have Hex with me, chilling on his little dog bed back here, and he is 13 weeks old. We have been working on a lot of training goals, and if you've been following along with this training session or following along with our step-by-step online dog training course, you will know what we've been working on. But clicker training has been key, and we've recently been working on cue differentiation, so having him to respond to the specific cue of sit, here, whoa, and kennel. So that leads us to our next training session that we are going to be showing you today, and that is generalizing behaviors. So we are going to work on generalizing the kennel behavior. People ask us all the time, why don't you use more words like place, platform, bed, crate, kennel? And it's just too many words, it gets confusing, and mostly puppies don't speak English, so I want them to understand the behavior of kennel means go to a place. And I may have to use a little body language, direct them physically to what I mean, or eliminate some of the options, but he's going to understand through generalizing this behavior that kennel means go to a place. So we're going to show you what that looks like. We have started this process already in his previous video on clicker training to get on a Cato board. And in the house, we actually have these Kuranda dog beds. They have slip covers on them in the house, but he does spend a lot of time on these dog beds in a free shaping type of situation, just relaxing, chewing on a dog bone, things like that. We also have these Orvis soft dog beds, and they're really awesome because I just want to show you this. If you've got a slip cover on your Kuranda bed and you've got this really nice memory foam Orvis bed, it fits like perfectly. It's like they were meant for each other. So I actually stack mine in the house like this, and it's awesome. So I'm going to get this just back off of here. And then also he's obviously been spending crate time because we work on crate training, so he's comfortable and understands his crate. Now, today though, we're going to be introducing two new places for him, which is a climb stand, which is more elevated, and then transition to a mow marsh stand, which is something that he's going to be doing later on with hunting. So he's like, I'm ready to work, I'm ready to train, I can kennel anywhere and everywhere. So we're going to start by focusing him on one place at a time. Now, if the other places become a distraction because there's too many options, I'm going to adjust in my training session and remove those. So we're going to get started. I'm going to grab my clicker. I'm going to grab some of his morning kibble, which is just the Eukanuba dog food, and he's going to kennel. As you can see, he's super focused, ready to get on this platform. These nice elevated platforms or the Kuranda style beds are great because they create a very distinct boundary of being on the dog bed and being off the dog bed, or being on the platform and being off the platform. Okay, good. Let's do another rep. Kennel. Obviously, I'm giving him some direction because I am standing near this specific platform. I'm kind of directing him with my hands. Okay. Kennel, and he's getting on that platform specifically that I'm intending him for him to get on. So I'm going to ask him now to work on the Kuranda bed. So kennel, good. Very willing to work. He obviously understands this behavior very well, something that we've been working on for the last 13 weeks, well, since he was 8 weeks old, so for the last 5 weeks. So kennel. So remember, the click not only marks the behavior, but it ends the behavior. So he got on the bed, he clicked, he can get off the bed and he hopscotched onto the Orvis bed here, the soft bed. That's completely fine. When we're starting to build duration, it would be more of a kennel, hold that click, then mark the behavior. So getting a little more duration, a little more focus, a little more specific to, I got on this bed, the bed is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, okay. Okay is just his release to get off the bed. Kennel. Now we can go ahead and move him to the soft bed. So kennel. Now this bed is a little closer to the ground. It is still pretty distinctive, but it's softer, so it's easier for him to melt off the edges of that bed and get onto the floor. But it's a really nice, comfy memory foam bed. Okay. Kennel. So I love the fact that my dogs love them, and I like to incorporate them into their training as well. But this is an awesome way to combine the places and give that elevated style of a platform. I need you off the bed for a second. You remind me of your daddy quite a bit. Hex and Vex are very good at getting on their dog beds. So now I've got the memory foam, which makes it just a little more comfortable, and it's still elevated because of the crayon to bed, and I can ask him to kennel. And it's the same thing. It's a place that he's supposed to go. Okay. Kennel. So when this has a slip cover on it, and our kennel ones don't have slip covers because I've got lots of training dogs in, and it just gets too much wear and tear on them, but in the house, I love them. That keeps this other bed from sliding around quite so much. Okay, let's try one more rep, buddy. Kennel. Now we're gonna move on to his crate, which crate training is always something that we're working on developing and creating good habits for. And I don't have the door on it right now because we're just working on going in, coming out, lots of reps, not going in and staying in for right now. So I will work on choosing the dog bed. Got it. Much more comfortable than the crate. I understand. Come here. Kennel. We may have to remove some of the other places. Give a little body language. Good, Kennel. Good. Okay. We'll try another one. Kennel. Good boy. Okay. Kennel. So a lot of focus. Obviously, these are all places that he's familiar with and has done reps with because he's doing them very easily. And this is something that we've been working on. It's not his first time he's learning how to kennel, guys. We've done videos. We've shown that process in the past. So this is him just applying that behavior and that cue to a generalized understanding of other places mean kennel as well. So Hex, kennel. Good boy. Good boy. Now it's time to move on to something new. He has not utilized the climb stand at all. We're not getting on top of the crate, buddy, unless you think you're getting up there yet. So I'm going to just kind of block the crate off as an option, and I may have to remove the crate in general, or at least create a little bit of separation. I mean, that's also a place. So let's go ahead and get him down so he doesn't hurt himself. I'm going to just tip my crate up out of the way so it's not an option anymore because obviously that isn't the place that I'm wanting him to go. So I didn't ask for the cue, but I am wanting to mark, hey, yes, getting up there is what we're going to be working on next. So we can say, where are you, Hex? Kennel? Good, doing a great job. Okay, good. Kennel? These climb stands are really awesome too. You can see we have lots of different styles of places, platforms, dog beds, things like that, and they all have a purpose in training for different things. These are great because they're a little more elevated. They're a little bit smaller than the Kuranda beds. They are a little more elevated than the Kato boards, but they are also similar in size, just a different dimension than the Kato boards, but they're higher, so it gives a different feel, a different expectation of like, that's a pretty big boundary between on that platform, off that platform. So doing such a great job. Okay, let's try another one. Kennel. He's like, I can do this all day long. So this is going to be an interesting one. It's basically going into a crate, more of an enclosed space, but on an elevated platform. And this is the Momarsh stand. So we may have to get rid of the climb and so that he's not tempted to get on that because this is a little bit more enclosed so it doesn't seem as inviting as this big open space. But also there's a chance that he may not physically be able to get into that, jump into that quite yet. Kennel? You know, putting his feet up, he's like, I don't know if I can do that. That's a pretty big jump for a little puppy. So we can actually chain some behaviors together, some things together, places. I can grab this climb. Look at how easy that was. So we're going to try that again. Okay. Kennel. So he got on that place. Now we're going to try and kennel in here. Getting close. Try it again. Kennel. So this is a completely new space, guys. New understanding, a new idea. Kennel. Good boy. Good boy. So I just actually, instead of staying at the front of this Momarsh where he was comfortable kind of just poking his head in, I created some more like, hey, I'm back here, buddy. Kennel. Come check it out inside. No, not on top. Just create some space in here. Kennel. Give him a second to figure it out. He's done it once, so we know he can do it. Go on, Kennel. No, buddy. So let's work through this again. We'll try and create some momentum of Kennel. The really cool thing too on these mow marshes is the back opens up. So I can also encourage him to come through the entire mow marsh stand. Kennel. Good boy. And he came all the way back here to the back with me. I'm going to get, oh, here's your reward, buddy. Let's try again. Good. Kennel. Kennel. He's coming back here. He's getting his snacks from the back. Nice. Okay. So this is a nice way to modify your training, Kennel. Kennel. To get that desired result. I pulled this up so that he felt more comfortable coming through this platform, or coming through the mow marsh. Okay. For the kennel behavior. Kennel. Good. Now we're going to try and increase the difficulty. Go back a step. So have him come out. Close this down. I'm going to zip it down in the back. So again, it's not quite as that inviting, like work through this. Come on. Okay. But now that he's gotten comfortable, Kennel. Kennel. Aha, way to go, buddy. Built some momentum, built some reps, and he went in easy peasy. Kennel. Kennel. Cool. Now I think he's probably just about physically able to hit that stand without the climb. Oh, buddy, I'm moving it for you. I'm going to leave that again as not an option. It's up out of the way. And let's focus on trying to, hey, get some reps just straight in. Kennel. Oh, you're close. Oh, you're so close. Let's get it back up. Get it back up. Kennel. Oh, it's so close. You're so close. Okay, Kennel. Yeah, buddy. I was just about to say maybe it's asking too much, but he did great. I'm going to help him down. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see if we can get another rep. Hey. Hex. Good boy. Kennel. Yeah, buddy. He's just barely able to do this, which it's awesome that he can. Okay, good job. Kennel. Yeah. Very athletic little puppy, so that's awesome that he can do this. And he rocked this training session, guys. I don't know if you're as impressed as I am, but I'm impressed. We went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different places, 6 different kennel situations that he was able to work through new things as well as old things and show a very strong understanding of this behavior and that it can be generalized to different places. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If your sessions aren't looking quite like this, you need extra help, reach out to us on patreon.com. We're more than happy to help work through things with you or follow along with our step-by-step online dog training program. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I'm Kat the dog trainer, and this little cutie is Hex, and we'll see you in his next video.